All right, welcome everybody to this afternoon session. Our first talk is a 30-minute talk, and it's by Jeff Elmore. Jeff works for Metametrics, which measures the complexity of text-to-match readers to appropriate reading materials. So Jeff is going to talk to us today on measuring and modeling the complexity of children's books. So let's give him a warm welcome.
All right, thank you guys. So I'm going to tell you about a project that I've done with my company analyzing some children's books. So here's the kind of basic plan of the talk, give some very brief background, and then I'll tell you about the studies that we did, and then I'm going to jump into some IPython notebooks for two purposes. One, to show the IPython notebook for people who haven't seen it yet, and I'm really excited about it, and also to show you some of my analyses. So a little bit of background. My company, Metametrics, its main product is the Lexile framework for reading, which allows for differentiated instruction in reading by placing readers and text on the same scale, the Lexile scale. And this, we find that when readers are matched with materials that are appropriate for their reading ability, learning improves. So it's pretty big. 30 million kids in the US get Lexile measures. And we've measured over 100,000 books and a bunch of web pages and stuff. So just to give you an idea of the scale, they range from below 0 to over 1,700 for like highly technical materials. So the Lexile framework exists already. Why are we doing something else with it? And the reason for that is that previous Lexile research hasn't focused on these beginning reading, I also call them BR materials. And for me, this is pretty much reading materials appropriate for K through 2. There are some other people who are doing this sort of measurement and doing measurement in general, but they are problematic for a couple reasons. One is they haven't considered these beginning reading books specifically, and the other is that they don't rely on empirical data, particularly student data. A lot of times it's just like expert judgment and grade level equivalents, which are problematic for a variety of reasons. So the previous Lexile research is all empirically supported, but it has not historically gone down specifically into this beginning reading area. So our data set is 350 books appropriate for K through 2. And there's a couple important things that we kept in mind in putting together our book set. We wanted to make sure we had authentic texts with the pictures and formatting and everything in place, because that's really important for beginning